On this day in Seventh Day Adventist history, February 2, 1820, O.R.L. Crozier, Millerite preacher, editor of a newspaper, first writer on what was to become the Seventh Day Adventist sanctuary doctrine. He was baptized in autumn of 1843 by E.R. Pinney. As a young preacher, he was associated with Hiram Edson and F.B. Hahn. In March of 1845, collaborated with Hahn in publishing At the Day Dawn, a small Millerite paper. According to J.N. Lofferell, he was with Edson in the cornfield at Port Gibson on the morning after the sad vigil of October 22, 1844. In any case, he accepted Edson's explanation of the Millerite disappointment, joined with Edson and Hahn in intensive Bible study in the winter of 1844 and 1845, and wrote out their joint findings on the subject of the sanctuary and its cleansing. As the concept of the sanctuary ministry of Jesus developed, a progression of increasingly clear articles came from the pen of Crozier during 1845 and 1846. The first was in the Day Dawn, first published in March of 1845. It appears as part of the Carnegian newspaper, the Ontario Messenger, March 26, 1845. Articles on the sanctuary types by Crozier appeared in the Day Star during the latter part of 1845. These culminated with a lengthy essay on February 7, 1846. The Day Star Extra, published in Cincinnati, Ohio. Crozier's exposition was endorsed by Edson and Hahn, who also provided funding for the special issue. Crozier's presentation convinced Joseph Bates, James White, and other New England Adventists. Bates, in turn, presented the Sabbath doctrine to the Port Gibson group in the conference at Edson's home. Crozier kept the Sabbath for a time and advocated it in the Day Dawn in December of 1846, but soon repudiated it in his early sanctuary view. In 1847, he anticipated the new view of the daily. Crozier served on the staff of Joseph Marsh's Advent Harbinger, 1847 to 1853. He placed the three angels' message and the Sabbath after the Advent. In 1850, he, Marsh, and others taught a doctrine of the millennium, the age to come, opposed by Adventists in general. A view foreshadowed only partly in one section of his sanctuary article in 1846. In 1858, he was an evangelist for the Michigan Conference of the Advent Christian Church. On this day, February 2, 1820, Owen Russell Loomis Crozier was born.